Hi everybody. Welcome to another episode of the ChatGPT Dialogues.
All systems up and running.
Good morning, Jippy.
Good morning, Mr. Blip. How can I assist you today?
Are there any cities that are carved out of rock?
Yes, there are several cities around the world that are carved out of rock, such as Petra in Jordan, Lalibela in Ethiopia, and Cappadocia in Turkey, to name a few. These cities have unique and fascinating architecture, with structures carved directly into the natural rock formations.
Something in Georgia also?
Yes, there is a city called Uplistsikhe in Georgia that is partially carved out of rock. It is an ancient cave city located in eastern Georgia and is believed to date back to the Iron Age. Uplistsikhe has various rock-cut structures, including dwellings, temples, and tunnels, making it a remarkable example of rock-cut architecture in the region.
Iron Age? Sounds pretty archaic.
Yes, Uplistsikhe is an ancient city that dates back to the Iron Age, making it a historic and archaeological site of great significance. It provides insights into the ancient civilization and way of life during that time period, showcasing the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the people who carved structures out of rock.
What sort of ancient civilization?
Uplistsikhe was an ancient urban settlement that was inhabited by various cultures throughout history, including the Colchians, Persians, and Romans. It served as an important political, religious, and cultural center in the region, with evidence of advanced infrastructure, trade, and social organization. The ancient civilization at Uplistsikhe had a complex societal structure and engaged in agriculture, trade, and craftsmanship, as evident from the remains of structures, artifacts, and tools discovered at the site.
How big is this place?
Uplistsikhe is a significant ancient city and complex that covers an area of around 40 acres, 16 hectares, on a rocky plateau in eastern Georgia, near the modern town of Gori. The site contains numerous structures, including dwellings, halls, temples, streets, and fortifications, carved out of the rock, making it a sizable and impressive ancient settlement.
Must have taken centuries to carve a city so big.
The exact timeline for the construction of Uplistsikhe is not clear, but it is believed to have been established in the Late Bronze Age, around the 12th century BCE, and continued to be inhabited until the late Middle Ages. It is likely that the city was developed over several centuries, with different parts and structures added or modified over time. The scale and complexity of Uplistsikhe suggest that it was a significant and evolving settlement that required considerable effort and time to carve out of the rock.
Wonder why they had to make a cave city by taking so much effort. Could there be some hidden reason?
The reasons for constructing Uplistsikhe as a cave city are not entirely clear. However, there are several theories proposed by historians and archaeologists. One possible reason is that the rocky terrain provided a natural defensive advantage against enemies, as the city could be easily fortified by using the natural caves and tunnels. Additionally, the cave structures may have offered protection from the elements, such as extreme weather conditions. The caves also provided natural storage spaces for food and supplies. Another possibility is that the cave city was built for religious or spiritual reasons, as caves have been considered sacred or symbolic in various cultures throughout history. However, the exact motivations and purposes behind the construction of Uplistsikhe remain speculative, and further research and archaeological discoveries may shed more light on this ancient civilization and its unique cave city.
Has anything significant been unearthed in this city of Uplistsikhe?
Yes, Uplistsikhe has yielded many significant archaeological discoveries. Excavations conducted at the site have revealed various artifacts, including pottery, tools, and jewelry, which provide insights into the daily life, culture, and technology of the ancient civilization that inhabited the city. Additionally, remains of ancient buildings, including dwellings, temples, and public structures, have been uncovered, giving archaeologists valuable information about the architecture, urban planning, and social organization of the city. These discoveries have contributed to our understanding of the history and culture of the region during the Iron Age and beyond.
But in a cave city, what about the ventilation?
Uplistsikhe, being a cave city, has natural openings and passages that provide ventilation. The city was carefully carved out of the soft volcanic rock to create rooms, passages, and chambers, which would have allowed for natural airflow and ventilation. Additionally, some of the buildings in Uplistsikhe have openings or holes in the ceilings or walls that may have served as ventilation shafts, to bring in fresh air and expel stale air. The ancient inhabitants of Uplistsikhe likely had an understanding of the importance of ventilation for comfortable living conditions, and the city was designed with this in mind.
If there were openings in the ceilings, how they dealt with rain?
The buildings in Uplistsikhe were carved into the rock formations, and the ceilings were likely designed to slope or have channels to direct rainwater away from the living areas. Additionally, some buildings may have had stone or clay coverings to protect against rainwater infiltration. The ancient inhabitants of Uplistsikhe would have been resourceful in managing rainwater, possibly using drainage systems, channels, and other methods to divert water away from the living areas to ensure the city remained habitable during rainy periods.
Sounds uncanny.
Yes, the engineering and architectural techniques used in the construction of Uplistsikhe are indeed fascinating, and reflect the ingenuity of the ancient inhabitants. It is remarkable to consider how they designed and constructed a cave city with considerations for ventilation, rainwater management, and other practicalities without the modern technologies we have today.
How to reach this place?
Uplistsikhe is located in Georgia, specifically in the region of Kartli, approximately 10 kilometers east of the town of Gori. It can be accessed by car, bus, or organized tours from nearby cities such as Tbilisi or Gori. The site is well connected by roads, and there are signboards and directions available to guide visitors to the cave city.
As usual, you can help me with the coordinates.
Sure. The coordinates for Uplistsikhe Cave City in Georgia are approximately 41.9747 degrees north, 44.1219 degrees east. Please note that coordinates may vary slightly depending on the specific location within the complex that you wish to visit. It's always recommended to double-check the coordinates before planning a trip.
I will check with Google Maps and correct if necessary.
That's a great idea. Double-checking the coordinates with a reliable source such as Google Maps is always a good practice to ensure accurate location information. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask. Safe travels.
Nice talking to you. Goodbye, Jippy.
Thank you. It was a pleasure assisting you. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask. Goodbye. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.